Reflecting on the life and legacy of Dr. Ruth Westheimer, a pioneering voice in sex education. The passing of Dr. Ruth Westheimer, at the age of 96, marks the end of an era for a pioneering figure in the realm of sex education and therapy. Known for her candid and humorous approach to discussing sex and sexuality, Dr. Ruth revolutionized the way society engages with these often taboo topics. Her publicist, Pierre Lehu, confirmed that she died peacefully at home, holding the hands of her son and daughter. This critical analysis aims to delve into the key aspects of her life, her contributions to society, and the broader implications of her work. Dr. Ruth, born Karola Ruth Seigel on June 4, 1928, in Wiesenfeld, Germany, had a life marked by both profound tragedy and remarkable achievement. At the age of 10, she was sent to Switzerland to escape the horrors of World War II, becoming the sole survivor of her family, who perished in the Holocaust. This early trauma undoubtedly shaped her resilience and determination, qualities that would define her career and legacy. Her journey from a Holocaust survivor to a renowned sex therapist is nothing short of extraordinary. After moving to Palestine and briefly serving as a sniper in the Israeli army, a role she never had to execute, she relocated to Paris and later to America, where she pursued higher education and built her career. Dr. Ruth earned her doctorate from Columbia University and taught sex education at Lehman College and Planned Parenthood, always advocating for responsible and open discussions about sex. One of the most critical aspects of Dr. Ruth's legacy is her ability to balance traditional values with modern openness. Despite her groundbreaking work in sex education, she maintained a stance that sex is a private matter, yet one that must be discussed openly to foster understanding and healthy relationships. Her media career, which began in 1980 with the launch of her call-in radio show Sexually Speaking, catapulted her to fame. By 1984, she had her own television program, The Dr. Ruth Show, where her blunt and humorous approach made her a cultural icon. Dr. Ruth's influence extended beyond radio and television. She authored several best-selling books, including Sex for Dummies and All in a Lifetime, and made numerous appearances on popular shows like The Howard Stern Radio Show, Nightline, and The Tonight Show. Her ability to demystify sex and present it in a relatable, non-threatening manner was revolutionary, breaking down barriers and encouraging open conversations in an era when such topics were often shrouded in secrecy. In critically assessing her life and work, it is essential to recognize the broader societal impact she had. Dr. Ruth was not merely a media personality, she was a trailblazer who challenged societal norms and advocated for a more informed and accepting approach to sex and sexuality. Her work helped destigmatize discussions around sex, contributing to a more open and healthy cultural dialogue. However, her legacy is not without areas for critique. While she advocated for open discussions, she also held what she described as old-fashioned values, which sometimes led to a more conservative stance on certain issues. This balance between traditional values and progressive openness is a nuanced aspect of her work that merits deeper exploration. Did her conservative leanings limit the scope of her influence in some areas, or did they provide a necessary counterbalance that made her message more palatable to a broader audience? Moreover, the context in which Dr. Ruth operated is vastly different from today's digital age, where information about sex is readily available yet often misinformed. Her approach, characterized by personal engagement and direct communication, contrasts sharply with the impersonal and sometimes misleading information found online. This raises questions about the evolution of sex education and the need for trusted voices like Dr. Ruth in the current era. In her later years, Dr. Ruth continued to engage with pressing social issues. For her 94th birthday in 2022, she expressed a desire to help combat loneliness, particularly exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic. Her commitment to addressing contemporary issues highlights her enduring relevance and compassionate approach to her work. In conclusion, Dr. Ruth Westheimer's life and legacy are a testament to the power of resilience, education, and open dialogue. Her pioneering work in sex education broke down barriers and fostered a more informed and accepting society. As we reflect on her contributions, it is crucial to consider both the strengths and limitations of her approach, recognizing the profound impact she had while also pondering the future of sex education in an ever-changing world. Dr. Ruth's passing is a significant loss, but her legacy will undoubtedly continue to inspire and educate future generations.